I hope y'all ain't hungry. We got some bait.
Pretty.
Hey, I'm Jeff, and I'm sitting here with my co-writers for the song of Riverbank. This is Robert Arthur.
How you doing?
And this other fine young gentleman over here is Kirk Roth. I say they're my co-writers. Actually, I think I'm their co-writer. It was Kirk's idea. Me and Robert kind of jumped on the bandwagon because we know a good idea when we hear one. We wrote this, we started out writing this about Kirk's father and Robert's father. Our dads all taught us to fish. Y'all remember first time y'all went fishing? What'd you catch? Do you remember what you catch?
I actually caught a brim, which is kind of what we caught today. There's a line in the song that says, chunk of ham. I caught my first brim on a peanut.
A peanut?
Out of a Snickers bar. Sure did. That's a true story.
What'd you catch first, Kurt?
I believe ours was catfish most all my life. We'd fill the bottom of the boat up, come a good weekend.
You know what the first thing I caught was? A boot.
A boot?
Yeah, and it had a catfish sitting in it.
Old mother catfish.
If there ever was a morning when the fish might bite, it'd be right now. Any other time we'd have done had our lines cast out.
We're in a tight spot here, so let that get it out there. The water's running good out there.
Why couldn't today
That's the work really running.
be like that?
Perfect. It's the best. There ain't nothing in the world like loading up on a weekend or even a weekday if you can't get a weekend and take them out and do the things that I grew up doing with my dad. It's just a great way of bonding, and even if we don't catch nothing, we've got these kids some new fishing poles on Father's Day weekend. That made everybody's day.
And who do we have here?
Well, what?
Will Roth.
Yeah, Will Roth.
Melody Roth.
Is this your first time fishing, Melody?
No.
When did you start fishing?
At the age of 5.
Oh yeah, my tackle box, the metal one, is around 50 years old, and it's from my grandpa. And that's one of the things that I have to remember about him, because he passed away in February. When he was still alive, he took me fishing a lot. And when I was with him, I caught my biggest fish, around 5 pounds, as long as my arm.
It's just wonderful. It's a great way to spend the time.
Fishing, and this wouldn't be so hard. Was my favorite thing that we used to do, but now we can't. I wish you were here. I wish this was a riverbank. Remember the day when I baited my hook with a chunk of ham.
Now watch. Take this worm and we're going to thread him on there. You thread him on there just like you're threading him around. And see, you leave a little bit of the tip of him out. Now watch him wiggle. See him wiggling? That's what the fish will see, that wiggling, and then he'll bite that. He won't be able to stand it. He'll have to bite it. That's what you have to do. It's this button.
I already know how to do it all by myself.
All right, do it. You did it. Reel it on up. Reel it up, reel it up. Reel it up. There you go. Press your button. Hold on to your rod. Man, look how far you threw that. Did you see that? See, there's your lure, look. Tell him about the catfish we caught over at the lake that day. Can you tell him about that? Can you tell him how big it was? Show him how long it was.
No way.
He's not kidding. It was about 14 pounds. Caught it with Mr. Roger, didn't it? One of our songwriting buddies. Okay, try it again. All right.
This was a riverbank instead of a graveyard. Wish we were sitting and fishing, then this wouldn't be so hard.
Let's see, you may be tangled up on the end, son. This is my nephew, Caleb. How old are you, Caleb?
9.
This is mine and Caleb's first fishing trip together. How long you been fishing?
Since I was 6.
You getting a bite? No, I'm picking. Put her out. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Huh? I believe you're gonna make a fish. That's all it takes. All right, let me get mine. Yeah.
That's good.
It's all in the rib. See, Riverbank, the song Riverbank is not about somebody being dead. It's about hope. It's about faith. It's about loving somebody enough to want to be with them again. My daddy did the same thing with me. Taught me to fish. Spent time with me with a little rod and reel, a Zebco 33. Showed me the basics without a hook on it, just an old sinker. More than that, he sat here and he talked to me. He spent time with me. He taught me things. Everything I ever needed to know, I learned on the riverbank. That's what it's about.
I wish you were here. I wish you were here. I wish you were here. I wish this was a riverbank.